right, so here's the otherworldly mixed martial arts talent, Khabib Nurmagomedov, and there's so much made about his value as a corner man. Tonight, though, he is competing and has Bulas in his corner.
Yeah, Coach Habib is as undefeated as fighter Nurmagomedov compete again. This guy is the definition of pressure. He is trying to take you down, and he does not hide his intentions. He wants to get in your face, he wants to take you down, and he wants to drown you. This guy's a savage, he's a beast. Every word that describes that is Khabib Nurmagomedov with Abdul in his corner.
Champ tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov has graced the octagon.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Wow, well, a lot of superlatives come in the way of the Italian dream, Marvin Vettori. He still has yet to break through and become the first UFC champion from Italy, but a lot of people feel like he can sustain and eventually get there. His cardiovascular base as good as any middleweight in the division. Outstanding ground game, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu brown belt. Very good, durable on the feet. And he believes, as humbly as he could say it, his opponent does not have a single advantage in this particular matchup here tonight. Double leg takedown, stuffed. Always be closing. Busy in the clinch here, the punch is good.
Nice body kick right under the elbow.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Now some spacing as they exit the clinch. That's how you block a strike.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg.
How good is this action about a minute in? I think I'm gassing out just watching this thing.
I'm exhausted trying to call all the strikes that these two men are throwing at each other. What a fun fight.
Yeah, I hate to be the punch counter tonight. All right, so there's the takedown game on display, all set up, though, by the hands this time.
It has to be set up. You cannot just take blind takedown attempts. You can't shoot. You got to set your opponent up. You did that beautifully. Now he's going full mount.
Vettori's in half guard now. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Darce, yep, he's trying to hit a Darce here. That Darce choke is tight. Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Khabib's right back to the full mount here. Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud.
And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for it.
Making all these shots count. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it. That is a damaging kick that lands.
Oh, another stiff jab here. That's about as good as it gets with that weapon. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one.
Now they separate. Heavy body kick lands.
Block that punch. Oh, there's the swing and there's the miss by Nurmagomedov. Takedown defense holds up.
Huge knee lands from close.
Oh, he gets tagged there. Nice combination to the head. Oh, big elbow. Oh, good entry there to take the fight to the grappling realm. Now we'll see what he can do from here, champ.
This is exactly where he wants to be. Look from to try to use ground and pound to open up submission opportunities.
Very smart there. You never favor submission over a dominant position.
Knee on belly, big strikes landing here. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
All right, late round action here in Khabib Nurmagomedov. As usual, having his way with another opponent. Just such a nuanced game on the ground.
I mean, this dude is so good at using his wrestling and grappling.
Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot, that will finish the fight.
Another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
In the books. All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills. Unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, DC is back from the concession stand as we get our next round underway, and you had to like what you saw in terms of the volume and the efficiency on the feet in that previous round.
Oh, he did a great job of just being active, really setting down on those right hands, showing that it was not only going to be striking, but a lot of significant strikes landed over the course of that round.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with those.
He can fall in love with the striking, but he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. He gives it a level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look as good in the boxing tonight.
Nice jab. Nurmagomedov gets the single leg takedown. Well played.
Oh, right into mount. Oh, you gotta be careful there, yep.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish the fight. That punch didn't get through. Great defensive skills on display.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure. He has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
Oh, setting up another submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Good movement on the ground here defensively by Vettori. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
I know you've got a huge appreciation for this.
Oh, I mean, this is high-level grappling by both of these guys.
Marvin Vettori gets up and decides to take this fight back to its feet, despite having a seemingly dominant position on the ground. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Oh, nice right hand from Khabib Nurmagomedov. DC, we talk so much about the wrestling and the grappling. You can't sleep on Nurmagomedov's boxing. And now some knees. Strong hook to the head there by Nurmagomedov. Well, from a striking standpoint, he has put it all together tonight. He has landed a ton of significant strikes, and pretty easy fight, I would think, for the judges to score.
It's a pretty easy fight to score. Tonight was a night where everything went right, and that doesn't happen very often.
Collar tie here in the clinch. Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot take these uppercuts from this position.
Effective strike there by Vettori. Well, eventually, you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end this fight.
They talk about the feeling out process.
Nurmagomedov gets the double leg takedown. Under a minute to go. Oh, nice job by him there to move.
Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. Holding the position now.
He's smart. He knows not to lose his position.
Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. 20 seconds to go, round 2.
In the half guard.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Stop!
All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
Beautiful punch lands. He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Straight right hand, no good. And there's a takedown attempt.
Beautiful jab there by the champ. Good jab.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out. Oh, nice takedown. Nice shot there by the champ. He needs to
better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Vettori's back in full mount.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back.
That was a slick transition.
All right, has the guard closed here.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Oh, he might have that submission locked in. Goes upstairs for an elbow. Holding on to the submission attempt here.
Had the submission in very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position.
Oh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Vettori's got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now. with the strikes here off of this back by Vettori.
Come on.
Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now.
Oh, big punch lands.
Under 2 minutes to go in the round. Oh, nicely done defensively to avoid the double leg takedown there. Uppercut lands.
Oh, he better start moving. He can't take too many of those uppercuts. Oh, nice.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Nurmagomedov gets another takedown. The question now, what will he do with it? Hook, that'll land. Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight. Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Gotta be careful to knock gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Active here in the clinch, and he lands a big shot to the head. Eats another body shot there.
Beautiful connection lands. Fighting long is the key.
Nice jab from Marvin. All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Oh, fighter lands a punch to the head out of the clinch position. Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse. Takedown attempt late, and it's good. Left. All right, feet on the hips here. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, he set up. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're gonna fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes. Volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt wrapped around their waist. It's amazing.
Marvin Vettori getting work from the top here. These ground and pound strikes very effective. Let's see if he tries to work his way back to his feet. He's doing work with the jab there. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Vettori got touched there, another straight punch. Right on the button. All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space.
Big double leg, double change.
Vettori gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Some nice deception there as he lands the hook. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
Right back in the clinch. Look for the backhand to get very active. That was a nice takedown, yes.
guard.
Getting the mount here.
Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4. We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. A lot of top pressure being applied here.
There it is, now he's running him out.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Vettori's in half guard.
Yeah, he's gonna try to attack Kimura here. He'll try to get him up on his right hip so he can get pressure.
Oh, he escapes!
He got
You can watch out of position.
Wow, that is great submission defense.
Are working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, interesting there as he just decides to let him back up. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot stand here and eat these uppercuts.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. Oh, and he's back up again. Vettori gets stunned there by that stiff jab. Oh, you gotta like the output here. So aggressive with the strikes. He continues to light him up. Gotta be careful here not to gas out, of course, but you gotta like the offense we're seeing from him, especially in this round. Immediately gets the underhook.
And now some separation.
Nice. Nicely done. Keeping busy here in the clinch. Under a minute now to go in the round. Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion. Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now. Well, that combination's gonna test his chin. Nicely done. Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here. 30 seconds to go. Nurmagomedov's in half guard. All right, setting up for a submission now. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now. Holding the position, might still be able to get a submission here. Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
You want to keep that going. Let's get this fight to the ground as soon as possible. Get that down.
All right, so there's the end of the round. A lot of high-level action, and if you like the takedown game, as my boy Daniel Cormier does, you enjoyed that round.
It's like we're watching the NCAA wrestling tournament. It's takedown after takedown. He's fighting his fight. He's able to change levels, drive into his opponent, and secure takedown after takedown.
You ready to fight? You ready?
It is the 5th and final round. All right, we'll see how it goes here in this round. He had a big effort there in round 1. Really had the wrestling on full display.
John, if he was looking to come out here, secure takedowns, to feel good about the way things are going, he gets an A on his report card. Because takedown after takedown was secured, top position was secured, and as you watch that clock start to go up for top control, him and his team are ecstatic. They know that they're on top, and they're secured takedowns, they're winning.
Oh, good ground and pound here. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there, really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Lead kick is true there by Vettori. his jab is good. There it is.
He's got the single collar tie.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Clean with the right hook. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Hook in the clinch there is good by Vettori. Gets the single leg takedown. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position.
In position for a submission attempt here. Oh, he's got it locked in tight now. Oh, he bails on the submission now. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, operating inside the closed guard now. His posture's up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. Vettori's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not caught. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
All right, well, time is the enemy now, DC, and he's really running out of it if he's going to get his hand raised tonight.
He's got to control everything at his opponent to try and find that punch or that kick that's going to end the fight. There is no time for strategy anymore.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard.
Now he's going full mount.
90 seconds to go in the fight. Oh, it looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here. Triangle now, DC. We'll see if he can close the shot.
Oh, the triangle is in. And not only does he have the triangle, if his opponent circles the wrong way, he can even attack an arm bar. This is a very big advantage position for this fighter.
Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nurmagomedov. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. What a fight. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Oh, hook to the head by Vettori.
He's mixing up his target. He's throwing kicks, he's throwing punches.
Oh, and he gets the single leg takedown. Nice entry on that attempt.
And now he's attempting to choke.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Oh, how about that? He gives up on the submission. Looked pretty tight to me. All right, so an epic 25-minute championship fight here tonight, and it seems like the incumbent has done enough to retain his title.
They say every time you're fighting, when you're the champion, you get the biggest, baddest guy in the entire world. So, of course, it's going to be close. But I believe the champ did just enough to retain his title.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, And still, the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so judges' scorecards needed. Not often the case when Khabib Nurmagomedov competes, but he gets it done by